Yo everyone, it's Xdog here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to launch a nuke on Fallout 76 the easiest way. The way I'm going to show you today is, in my opinion, the easiest and fastest way to launch a nuke. I'm going to speed most of this video up as we clear out the silo, otherwise this video would have been over 30 minutes long. So the first thing you want to do is pick a silo, make your way down the elevator and just start clearing out all of the enemies and turrets throughout. You can choose to do this with a friend or solo, it doesn't really matter. I guess it just depends on how comfortable you are clearing this place out. You will face one sentry bot, a few assaultrons, Mr. Gutsies, Robobrains, Protectrons, iBots and some laser turrets, so make sure you do come prepared. Once you've cleared a few of the enemies out, you want to make your way into this room and use the biometric scanner. Once you've climbed inside and let the animation run, you will acquire your biometric ID. After this, you want to make your way over to the gym directly opposite. The reason I'd recommend coming straight here is because there's usually at least one old biometric ID card, and in most cases you'll find two here. One each for you and your friend. Once you've grabbed your card, I would also recommend picking up all of the weights that are around the gym, because you can break these down in the next section and get quite a bit of lead. You're also probably going to be firing a lot of rounds in here if you aren't using a melee weapon, so this lead should make up for the rounds that you're using. This step is optional though, so feel free to just grab the ID card and proceed. After you've grabbed all of the lead from in the gym, the next thing you want to do is head down this hallway, turn left and straight on into this room and use the ID card eraser followed by the terminal to fabricate your biometric ID. Next, head back to the main console and scan your ID card. If you're with a friend, get them to do the same, and once you're done, you should both be able to proceed through the lasers. Head down this hallway, take your first right, and the first room on your right, there should be an assaultron. You might want to take this out just in case you die later on. There's also an iBot, so I'd take those both out. Head back on yourself, and through this room, kill both Mr. Gutsies, and come up to this door. Once you're here, you want to do the photo mode glitch. So I've slowed this down to show each step, but you want to sprint into the corner where the door meets the door frame. While still sprinting, open up your map, open up photo mode, and push your camera forwards until your character just disappears. And as this happens, close photo mode, and if done correctly, while still sprinting, it should push you through the door and into the next room. There's a few videos on YouTube explaining the photo mode glitch a little bit easier, so take your time to get familiar with this before you try this launch method. Once you're through, start clearing out the enemies and turrets in this next area, and watch out for the big sentry bot in the corner. It can cause you some trouble. Once you've took everyone out, kill the two Mr. Gutsies in here, and you can use the workbench to break down all of the weights we got earlier and anything else you might have picked up along the way. After that, head back to this big main door and then use photo mode glitch again to get through. Like I said before, there's better videos on YouTube explaining how to do this, so I'd make sure you get this step down first. Make your way upstairs and once again just clear out all of the enemies and turrets throughout this next area. There is quite a few, including a couple of assaultrons, so just take your time and thoroughly clear every enemy. So yeah, I'm just going to let this part play through, just to give you an idea of how many enemies there actually is, and how many turrets there is, and how long this part actually takes to clear out. Like I say, I have sped this part up just to make it a bit more bearable, but there is still quite a few enemies you have to go around and kill. Once you've cleared all of the enemies, you want to head up these stairs and you want to have your teammate back out or leave and go to daily ops. So I am going to try and explain this next part the best I can, but it is a few steps in rapid succession, so I do apologise if you have to rewind it a few times. So right as you hit initiate launch prep, you want to hold back to exit out of the terminal, open up your map and launch daily ops, all in rapid succession as fast as you can. Once you're in daily ops, just leave or make your way back to the launch site. Once at the launch site, get back into the elevator, and once inside, all you have to do is sit AFK and wait for the section chiefs to complete the launch prep. Using this method, you won't have to fight any enemies in the command room, you won't have to repair any section chiefs, and you will complete the launch prep the fastest way possible. As you can see at the top right, the complete launch prep bar is filling, and the defender section chiefs are all 5 out of 5. You don't have to repair any section chiefs. Once all of this is complete, and you've earned your rewards, make your way back through the silo to the command room. There shouldn't be any enemies on the way if you've cleared everywhere correctly before. Photo mode glitch through these 2 doors and head back into the launch silo. Finally, put your nuclear keycard in, punch in the weekly launch code. You can find a website online that posts the fresh launch codes for each silo each week. Just search Fallout 76 launch codes and it should be one of the first results.
Access granted.
After all of your hard work, you can finally launch a nuke. Now the location I am launching this nuke will be shared in the next video, and I will explain why I'm launching it here, but for now, it doesn't really matter where you're launching it. Thank you all for watching. I hope that this makes it a lot easier for you to launch nukes in the future, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm XDog, and I'll catch you all in the next one.